Hello, welcome everyone to my channel today, and in this video I'm going to just show you how to turn those not so pretty things into pretty things again. Now I'm going to show you how to spray paint this candlestick holder and how to apply the roses. So let's get to it. So here we have our candlestick holder, and as you can see it is a bit rusty in places, and yeah, so what we're going to do is to spray paint, and we allow it to dry for 24 to 36 hours. Okay. So in order for us to put our candlestick holder together, in order for us to decorate our candlestick holder, we will need a few things. First thing we will need is a glue gun. We will need at least 3 flowers. Now I will be using 2 small ones and 1 large one. Now I have a video that will show you how to crochet a flower, the large one, but if you want to do the small one, instead of chaining 66 you'll chain 45 and work along that chain, and I'll leave a link in the description box of how to do that flower. So we'll need 2 small ones and we'll need 1 large one. We'll also need a total of 3 sepals. Now I will leave a link in the description box as well for this sepal and how you can crochet this sepal. I have a video on how you can do that, so I'll leave a link in the description box. And you'll need a total of 5 leaves, and I also have a video on how to do this leaf, and I'll leave a link in the description box as well. So you'll need a total of 5 leaves. You'll also need a wire, and this wire is about 15 inches long. You also need some sort of plier or pressing tool, and so a cutting tool to cut the wire. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to show you how to put the flowers together. So I've already done a couple of the 2 small roses, so I'll show you how to put them together using the large rose. Now you get your wire and bend it in 2, and you need 3 leaves for the large rose and 2 leaves for the small rose. So you need a sepal for all of the roses, 2 leaves for the small rose, and 3 leaves for the large rose, as well as the sepal. So what I'll do with the wire is I'll just find the center of the rose and I'll insert the wire, and I'll try to get the wire inserted at either end of the flower as much as possible, and I'll try to see if I can get it in the center. Okay, let's try this side. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Let's try again here. I think that will be okay. And then the first thing we're going to add to our rows is the sepal, and just ensuring that the right side is upwards, and again just ensuring that it's as center as possible. And with my glue gun, I'm going to just secure these rows just here, these pieces here. And I'm going to do the same for all 5 pieces. So I've now completed securing my sepal to the base of my rows. Yes, pardon me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my leaves, and when you add the leaves, you want to make sure that your wrong side is facing upwards. Okay, so I'll just add my leaves by just piercing the middle and the end just like that, and I'll add the other leaf facing the opposite way. And then what I want to do with this third leaf is to let it sort of hang just in the middle there. So I'll twist it slightly when I place it to the base of the rose. I'll twist it slightly, and then we'll want to push your finger right in the middle where the wire is, and just hold everything nicely and firmly together, and then twist. And that just ensures that everything is all nicely tucked in together. And so what I'll continue to do is just continue twisting. And as I go along, I might cut this wire to secure it to my candlestick holder. So here we have our rose with our sepal and leaves ready to be attached to the candlestick holder. So here we have our candlestick holder, and we have our 2 small roses with our sepal and leaves, and our large rose with our sepal and leaves. And what I'll do is I'll cut some of this wire because I might not need all of that. Alright, so our candlestick holder was left to dry for 24 hours after we spray painted it. Now what I want to do is, and this is totally optional, is using some floral tape. I'll just wrap it around the area that I am going to be attaching the leaf, and that just protects the spray paint from scratching, and I think it will just secure that leaf, that wire, onto the actual metal. So I'll just go ahead and wrap those areas with some green floral tape, but as I said, this is totally optional. The actual rose and leaves will be big enough to cover up anything that is behind here anyways, but I think this just protects that area. So I'll go ahead and I'll wrap this area here, and I'll wrap this area for the two small roses, and then I'll wrap this area here for the large rose. So what I've done, I have wrapped the areas that I'm going to attach the roses, and I've secured it with a bit of glue. You may not need to, but my floral tape was coming undone, so I just secured it with some glue with my glue gun. And now I'm going to go ahead and attach the small flower. So I'm just going to bend it slightly because I'm going to wrap it around this part of the candlestick holder, and as close as possible I'll just wrap You have to make adjustments as you go along. You want to get the flower right at that base. Now just hope you can see. Wrap it all the way around. And I'll just use my pressing tool I'll just use my pressing tool and just secure that end of the wire and press it nicely and firmly to the candlestick holder. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the small rose here and the big rose right in the middle. So here we have our beautiful candlestick holder decorated with crochet roses, and you can see I've attached the two small roses and the large one at the back, and I'll just turn it around and I'll show you what I did. And I just ensured that the sharp edges or the end of the wire was tucked inside so that it doesn't hurt anyone or gets snags any material or any area that you might be putting the candlestick holder, so it won't scrape that area. So here we have it all done. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for any further videos and updates. Alright, thank you so much and stay blessed.